Hey guys, it is your 48th Objective-C tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys a cool way to add new methods to a class without changing the code or subclassing. Pretty cool. This thing is called categories, what we're going to be creating. And say for example we have something like this. We have this numbers class that we created before, and it has some methods in it: set numbers, add the numbers together, print them. But we really need to subtract two numbers and multiply two numbers, so we want to add some more methods to here. The problem is, I created this class myself and I don't want any of my employees or no one messing with the source code. And I also don't want them to create a subclass from it for technical reasons. So there's a lot easier way to add methods to the same class very easily. So go ahead and we could be doing this in separate files, but just for this small demonstration, I'm going to put everything in a one file. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is import the numbers class. So import nums.h, I think it was with a Z, yep. And now, since we imported it, we have access to all the instance variables, and we just pretty much have general information about that class. So whenever we come across an object, it knows that it came from that class. So here's what we need to do in order to make this thing called a category. And again, a category is a way you can add new methods to that class without changing the class itself. So go back ahead to your main program, and the syntax again is this: at interface nums, and after that, in parentheses, put the name of your category. I'm just going to name mine more meth. It stands for more methods. Not a drug term. That's what you think, at least. And anyways, that is the syntax for it. And then go ahead and put at end. And in between here, this is where you add the pretty much header files for the new methods you want to create. So let's go ahead and add two new methods. We'll add one that subtracts one number from the other. Subtract, and let's go ahead and put int a. Probably need to put that like this: int a and int b. So what this method is going to do is it's going to take a number a and subtract number b from it. So 50 minus 30 and return 20 or something printed out on the screen. And let's just go ahead and copy that right there. Copy, and let's make one more method just so why the heck not. mult, and this will multiply a times b. So easy enough. So the cool thing about putting everything as one file is we already have the interface for this category. We can go ahead and add the implementation right under it. So go ahead and put at implementation right like that. In the class name, all you have to do is put nums and then your category name right in parentheses, pretty much just like what you did for the interface, except you put implementation instead of interface. So go ahead and put more meth right in there, and look, it's already started filling out. Put the methods right here. Alright, we know where to put the methods. So let's tighten that up just a wee tidbit. Copy these right here, and we can begin implementing or building the bodies to our methods. So for subtract, all we want to do is put something like ns log. We're just gonna print something out on the screen for both the methods. So what do we want to log out? These numbers subtracted are, and make sure you spell that wrong, %i. And for your integer, all you want to do is put a minus b, take whatever two numbers they pass in and subtract the second from the first. Easy enough. And just go ahead and copy this because we're going to use it in just a wee tidbit. And for your multiplication method, just go ahead and paste that in there. Put these numbers multiplied are a times b. So really simple methods. Again, the tutorial isn't about building complex methods, just about showing you categories. So check this out. All we did so far is above our main method, we imported nums h because we needed that class information. We built an interface for this category, and it looked pretty much the same as the interface for a regular class, except it had the category in parentheses. And also same thing with implementation. Regular implementation, except you have your category in parentheses. And take note, we didn't affect the source code for the numbers header or implementation file at all. This is in a completely different file. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and begin using this. Well, you'll see. Nums star n, create an object. This is just like you're creating an object from the numbers class. And nums alloc init. So a regular n object, and now we can go ahead and begin calling methods. N multiply, and let's go ahead and put like 6 and 8. I always multiply 6 and 8 together because I know it's 48. I don't know why I remember that, but no calculator needed. Thank you, thank you. So n, subtract two numbers. Let's subtract like 100 and take like 50 away from it. Actually, 40. I don't like the answers to be one of the parameters as well. So once we're done with that, I really wish it would stop doing. Wow, that is super annoying. Release. There we go. Not M, N. Alright, so I think we got everything covered, and check this out. The cool thing about this is you call methods on here in no special way, just like they were coming from the interface and implementation files straight from the numbers class. It can't tell the difference whether it came from right above it or the numbers class, and that's the beauty. It's so easy. So let's go ahead and build and run this, see if we got any errors we need to correct. Nope, and check it out. The numbers multiplied are 48, the numbers subtracted are 60 with a bunch of typos. Definitely necessary. So pretty much what I'm trying to stress is a category lets you add new methods to this numbers class without having to touch any of this code at all. And you see we didn't even create a subclass either. So we created a new category from the numbers class named moreMeth. That's the category name. And again, we could have put these in separate files, but I mean, this is a small example. Check this out. Might as well just put it in one big file in case you guys want to go get the source code. So that's it for this tutorial. That's how you use categories. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So yeah, if you want this source code, I'm going to go ahead and copy it right now and paste it on my forum. Link below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.